It happened pretty late last year. I basically had a few feelers from some of the other teams about potentially getting involved with them, and I just gave Ben a call really, because I knew that BAR was shaping up and it was all happening pretty quick and it was exciting, and I know that he'd signed up a load of the guys that I'd raced with at Luna Rossa, the other British guys, and I just asked him if he was interested in having me, and I was pretty chuffed that he was like, well, yeah, we do, come in and meet, we can talk about it. And I think I was signed up and on the team within about 3 weeks, so yeah, it was quite exciting really. Basically there's a massive emphasis on all the sailors are going to need to be massively physically capable, and alongside that, so my role will basically be dual role. I'll be a tactician, but I'll also be a grinder. So I'll be inputting a lot of the tactical information that Ben needs to get the boat around the course, and alongside that, I'll be busting a gut to get all the systems working on the boat like everyone else will be. The boats are massively fast. There's a lot going on, and not only just to make the right decisions, but just to get them through manoeuvres. And everything happens very, very quickly, and time basically speeds up, and then you feel as if when you get back in your Olympic class, time just slows down and you've got a bit more time to make sure that you're making the right call. And I mean, that's basically the big advantage that I kind of see in getting out and in working in those sorts of teams. And it's great fun, and you know, sailing with Ben and the other guys, we've been having a blast doing it. We've all been learning a great deal, and hopefully we're putting together a really great team that's going to go and do very well at the America's Cup. I mean, the boats have just been getting smaller and smaller over time, and that it effectively plays into the skill set of dinghy sailors. There's still big boats, but I mean, I think now more than ever, dinghy sailors are a bit more attractive to go and sail those boats, just purely because of it's small boats on small race courses. So the skills that you inherently learn through being a good Olympic sailor do end up helping in that environment, and as well as that, they're incredibly hard to sail physically. And over the past 10 years in Olympic sailing, I think that's a big area as well that's stepped up massively, and that just makes Olympic sailors more attractive to America's Cup teams. Fins compared to America's Cup boats, I mean, they're polar opposites. A lot of the grief I get from the guys at BAR is because I sail a fin and I sail around at 4 knots, and we go sailing on the 45 and we're almost hitting 40 knots. So yeah, I mean, that's it's 10 times faster. It's like getting in a Formula 1 car or going around and racing in a bit of a truck. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love racing my truck, but it is pretty different to racing around in an F1 car. But there's a lot of transferable skills, and they're both incredibly enjoyable. We all get on really, really well, and we're all good mates. There's a lot of banter that flies around with all the sailors and all the shore crew. So yeah, we have a great time, but at the same time we make sure that we stick to the job and we get everything done, and we're doing our utmost to learn as much as we can to get the boat as fast as we can for the America's Cup. So yeah, the days that I've spent there are incredibly long, but they're great fun, and everyone's really bought into BAR and what it's trying to do, and just want to do everything we can to win the America's Cup.